Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to episode of Formula 1 2020 My Team Career. This time for the Canadian Grand Prix. But before we get into it, why not head down below, like and subscribe, as it does help out a lot. And let's get right into qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix. So here I am out for my flying lap around the Canadian Grand Prix. Probably my favourite track, if not the top 3, if not even top 2. It is just absolutely amazing. But, well, as you can see, it's raining right now, so you can't really feel that flowing nature of the circuit when it's kind of, well, raining down. But it's still quite a decent circuit in the rain, to be honest. As you can see over there, 5 tenths up already, so definitely doing quite a lot on this last qualifying lap. As you can see, my best before a 1:17.720, which is decent enough as it is. I'm pretty sure it would already be good enough for P1, but why not make that even better? As you can see, 7 tenths up, nearly 8 to be, oh, 7.5. As we race down the back straight over here. How much time are we going to gain through this last chicane over here? I guess we are going to see kind of cut it just a bit, actually lose some time but gain some time back. It's going to be nearly a full second up past the line. It's going to be P1 like I kind of thought. I'm pretty sure my time before would be enough for P1. I guess we're going to be able to see we improved by a second, so that actually would have been good enough for P3, I'm pretty sure, maybe P4, something around there. But I take pole from Norris, from Sainz. My teammate Lewis Hamilton all the way down in 10th place, so let's see what we can do in this race.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
There are 3 main things to worry about there, Crofty. Positioning, awareness and discipline. First, you have to put your car in a bit of space and make sure you have room to react to what the others are doing. Then you have to watch your mirrors and listen to the sounds around you to get a sense of where everyone is. And finally, just don't get too greedy. Just because a gap exists doesn't always mean you should go for it.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Red lines up on pole position and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, George Russell and Gasly, Matsushita, Hamilton, Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Aitken, Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Esteban Ocon and Kvyat, Stroll, Ricciardo, Kevin Magnussen and Alexander Albon, Grosjean, Latifi, De Vries and Jordan King. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Here I am lined up on pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. How good of a start we're going to get. It's like, so away we go. Are we going to get a good start? I look back. Well, Verstappen's had a really good start. Kind of cover him off over there. Actually have a little tiny bit of contact over there, but we managed to get through. All safe and sound. Actually, the big surprise of qualifying was, I'm pretty sure George Russell qualified in P5 in the Williams, so That was kind of like a shock. But as you can see behind me, of course, Norris, then the three, well, 2 Red Bulls and an AlphaTauri, so of course all powered by the Honda engine, so that is going to be quite a result if they can even stay like that. A P3, 4, 5 would be a huge result for them. As we slowly but surely pull away. As you can see, I am on the medium tyres, which I kind of haven't done before. I'm pretty sure the last time I kind of started on mediums and went to softs was like season 2, I think, maybe season 3. But yeah, it's kind of something that I wanted to try. It kind of suggested this strategy, so I was there like, well, why not? My car is definitely fast enough to at least stay like within other cars, even on this mediums. But as you can see, it's actually fast enough to actually be able to pull away from everyone. It is, of course, fully upgraded. As you can see, lap 3 over there, DRS activated, of course. As you can see, the weather not really too good. It's not raining, but it does look like it is going to rain. As you can see, lap 5 over here, it's kind of problems with the IC, but nothing too serious. It's still definitely not going to break down like it did in Spa last year. As onto lap 8 over here, a gap of 5.5 seconds to the cars behind, so just kind of slowly going ahead. Lap 9, as you can see, well, nothing really happened. I'm skipping forwards like a couple laps at a time. But as you can see, Verstappen, Gasly pit, Hamilton pits as well. I nearly lose the car over there, but luckily managed to keep it still. Lap 11 over here. This is where we are meant to box for the soft tyres. Now, I tried going for as long as possible, but I just kept getting red sectors, so I just thought, well, it's probably time to box. As you can see, Ocon 20 seconds behind. He still needs to... Actually, no, he doesn't need to box. He's actually on the medium tyres already, so... I might be started on the medium, so I'm not too sure. I guess we're going to see... Yep, he actually pits in, so he actually started on the medium tyres as well, so... I guess we're going to see at the end if that actually helped him out at all. As we get going... Lap 12, skip forward to lap 13, Daniel Kvyat was actually out of the session. I'm not really sure what happened back there, I kind of had a look, but I think he just kind of like span out or something. Or I'm pretty sure he had like some kind of problem with the car. I'm not really too sure what happened over there. As about 30 seconds later on, green flag has shown, well, again, not yet, but soon. And we are going to get racing once again on the soft, so we are going to be a lot faster than everyone. As you can see, it's actually starting to rain, so the softs are going to help us massively in the wet over here. As over here on lap 14, I lose it big time, smack the wall sideways. Luckily we don't have like suspension damage in this game, as I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to drive off from there after that. But as you can see, lap 18 over here, last lap. Lost a little bit of time with Norris with that smack. So I kind of wanted to kind of slow down, make sure that you don't spin out and crash out when I'm in the lead. I did actually try going for the fastest lap on this lap, but that just kind of didn't work out. And, well, wasn't really too much to talk about in this race. I just kind of started in P1, just kind of kept on going. And, well, yeah, it was quite an easy victory, to be honest. As I nearly do the same thing again. But I managed to hold it this time, which is, of course, good. But even if I would have had, like, a damaged front wing at this point, I think I would have just been okay. I must have, like, span out, like, completely if, like, Norris were to catch up with me. But it's all fine, it's all good. And, well, from P1 to the win, it's definitely going to help us in the championship battle against Lewis Hamilton. As you can see, the last chicane cross over here. Still raining as we cross the line. A little bit of a dance. Cross the line in P1.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
So here we are, of course, P1, the fastest lap, and of course leading the full Grand Prix like we did last time out. As you can see, Daniel Kvyat out. George Russell actually drops down to P15, so no points for him, at least in this race. As we can see, 24 points ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the championship battle. 95 is that from Red Bull in the constructor, so we're definitely going to win that once again. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton actually went up from P8 to P5, so definitely didn't lose as much points as he would have, but I guess that is going to be it for this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe, I'll see you guys next time, bye bye.